All right, so we're gonna come around here. First off, we have this gray water tank. This isn't really sealed at the top, but I'm just not gonna drive around with it full. And then with one hand even, I can pull my gray water tank out and put it back in. And then it's held in place by the sliding door when the sliding door is closed. And then I've got this little sprayer up here. Turn it on with this valve, and then you can have like a mist. I think I might actually be able to use this as a shower if I can get the setting just right, and then a stream to spray things off. And then here is the faucet. We've got the little hose on there. We've got a soap dispenser. Here is the switch for the pump. And then I had a little space for a little cabinet down here. So I've got my fire extinguisher and then some soaps and stuff in there. And then here's the actual cabinet itself. I glued this spout on top of this lid, and my hope is that when the tank is relatively full, this will prevent water from splashing out, but I don't really know. Worst case, when I'm moving, I'll have to remove this and actually put a proper lid on it. But anyways, this is a 7-gallon Aquitainer, and this goes in through a pre-filter to my FlowJet pump. This pump was more expensive, and it is a triple diaphragm bypass pump, 50 psi, and I think 2.9 gallons per minute. And the reason I got a nicer pump is I wanted to drive that sprayer and be able to have good flow from that. And also, the bypass pump reduces water hammer. So we can do the pump on a low setting, and it's not just making a whole ton of horrible noise. At least that was the idea. And then I have this Filtrete filter. I have it kind of strapped down because, you know, this is designed to sit under a kitchen sink and not really go down a bumpy road, and it seemed like this would wiggle around a bunch. So I have it strapped down. This is hooked up to the cold water side of my sink. So if I want filtered water, I pull the handle this way, and that is run through the filter. And then if I'm staying somewhere where the tap water is good, I can just do the hot water side and not waste my filter. And I think that's pretty cool. I drink the tap water where I live, but I found sometimes when I'm traveling, the tap water doesn't taste very good, and it sometimes makes me feel sick. So that's why I have this filter. And yeah, I think that's about it for my water system. I will say that this takes up quite a lot of space in my van. Even though I think I've put things together in a pretty compact way, it still takes up a lot of space, and it's kind of a headache. I left just like a little bit of water in this tank. I've had this system together for about a week now, and when I opened up the tank this morning, it smelled kind of funky. So I cleaned it out with some baking soda, and I'm just not sure, like when I'm not using the system, how do I keep it clean is something I don't know about. And then in the wintertime, I don't know how I'm going to keep this from freezing up. Like, in theory, it won't freeze overnight because, well, I can open this cabinet door and I'll have my diesel heater going, right? So it'll stay warm that way. But if I want to go for a hike during the winter time and it's a really cold day, I'm not comfortable leaving my heater running unattended. So how do I keep this from freezing? And I don't know. A lot of people who live in particularly in smaller vans say that it's not worth setting up a sink because of the headache and the space it takes up. And I'm kind of understanding, or starting to understand, why people say that. So I don't know. We're just gonna have to see how this works out, I guess.